gonna speak about my experience. Everything was like kind of rush when I joined. I knew something wrong with me, but I didn't know what is wrong because from place where I'm coming from, mental health it's not considered it's not like important. Actually, it took me almost 1 year and a half. It was difficult, but I am a warrior. I'm fighting for my things. Amazing people who helped me and guide me in the right ways.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Student Spot by GSU, a podcast where we talk about student stories, their real experiences and everything that matters here at University of Greenwich. Today's episode we talk about Disability History Month, and for that we created a safe and secure environment for our guests and for all our students so that they can feel seen and heard and be comfortable sharing their experiences with all of us. For that, I have been joined by two amazing people, Violeta and Ali. Let's join our hands together and invite them for this podcast. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate your time, and let's get started by an introduction. Before we start, I would love our audience to know a bit more about yourself. Can we start with an introduction first?
Yes, absolutely. My name is Violeta. I'm coming from East Europe, from Moldova, and I'm student at business management, and I'm a third year. And currently, I'm here enjoying the podcast with you.
That
My name is Rahid Ali. I'm a secondary student of business management and I'm a host student. I'm also a disabled student delegation chair and a program representative for business management.
amazing. You have so much on your plate already.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, for agreeing to this podcast. I really appreciate your time. Before moving in, I would like to start with a very important question, and that is, what does Disability History Month means to you?
Disability History Month is mean for me it is raising awareness about disability and not hide but actually come out and way of pride and manage in best possible way for right guidance.
Absolutely right. Guidance is everything that we need at this point.
For me, Disability History Month is not just like a date on calendar. It's about celebrating about the people who refuse to bound by the limitations, and it's also to open up about your condition, how the life look like. I mean, not to open up about your long-term condition or disability and think what you have. To be honest about that and to speak about that one.
Absolutely 100%. I think speaking as a community will be there to make a change in the society. I completely agree with your point of view, guys. Thank you so much for sharing that. Looking back at the journey of your university life, I would like to ask you if your experience has been changed in any way as a part of disabled student with University of Greenwich.
I'm gonna speak about my experience. When I joined university, I joined quite late because of some difficulties, and everything was like kind of rush when I joined. Even here we're speaking very often about mental health, and we have student well-being. I kind of like neglecting,
Yeah.
and I knew something wrong with me, but I didn't know what is wrong because from place where I'm coming from, East Europe, it is not um, mental health. It's not considered. It's not like important. It seems like weakness. So the point to arrive where actually I understand something is wrong with me and go and read some information and ask for help and actually take action. It took me almost 1 year and a half, and that was quite difficult because in 1 and a half I was struggling in my academic journey where I can do even better, but I was just delaying everything.
Yeah. It must be difficult for you.
It was difficult, but I am a warrior. I'm fighting. I'm fighting for my things.
That's the
Sound
thing.
good. How about you, Eddie?
So I'm living with a long-term condition which affects my spine, my mobility, and energy levels, and sometimes it's very hard to want to wake up from the bed to make it to university. So the support I got also here in uni was like the wellbeing center. I don't know. Some people they complain that they don't get that much support, but I'm very lucky that I was they support me very quickly, and the things went through very good. And the other thing what they have here, the help I got from was STAR, which is very unique and like unique program in the UK and also in British University, which helps more like students, especially disabled students, to feel like heard. And like you can see other students who also face the same conditions, and like there's a place where you can be heard.
Yeah.
For me, like start is the best support I got here.
No, honestly, I think well-being services for anyone who's listening to our podcast, if you or your friends um, have any long-term disability, I think wellness centers in wellness service by university is really useful. And then also, as you mentioned, START is definitely, and they also provide jobs.
And I also want to add one thing to that, that students who are like disabled or having long-term condition, they must have to be like also follow their social media platforms, because you can be heard very easily and can be understood instantly.
Amazing, absolutely. So you heard him, guys. Make sure you follow their page so that you get the right advice at right time, and also the right opportunity, because they do have some job openings for people every now and then with disability and neurodivergent.
I can add to Ali. So I received amazing experience from student well-being. There was absolutely amazing people who helped me and guide me in the right ways. When I'm saying they helped me to apply for disability student allowance, I received it as well the fundings for private therapist. I have my once in 2 weeks therapist where I can discuss what I'm going through, and I keep to have like straight away. So guys, I want to thank you from bottom of my heart, like for student well-being. You are doing an amazing job and you are changing lives in a better way.
Love that. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
well.
sharing your experiences, guys. What are some challenges that you might face in the university while studying? Are there any challenges that you want to share with people?
I can share my journey while I was navigating through my symptoms, but I didn't know what actually I'm going through. The overload of information was quite tough for me because we need to review our homework as well, keep up with our assessments, and we have a lot of things going on to university, and you want to be active and you be involved, and you want to meet with your classmates, friends, and as well working part-time to support yourself financially. So everything together it's quite a bit difficult to manage, and yes, it was quite tough. But I'm here and I can say, guys, you'll get at a better point and everything will be much, much better.
Love the positivity. Thank you so much.
The journey was smooth, to be honest, not that much difficult for me because as I was a long time here. So, but still, I think the thing which the like students come new to university, I think the first weeks they must like just focusing how you have to navigate with all the information available. I think the lecture must be only focused on just to ensure that every student knows how to get out like from everything, like every content, every support available for them, like how to access to their those support, because sometimes at the end of the term that even don't know how the assignment will be done, where I have to ask the questions, where I have to go for like for example even buildings. And I will add one thing more as a liberation chair. But though I'm very lucky that I got support like instantly, but still there are students who are complaining that they are not getting support that much faster, how much like they deserve to be. So they need to look out to this also university. Overall, it was fine.
Okay. What other support do you think should be there that you might not have received, but you feel like it should be out there for people like us when we are at the lowest phase or when we need support in one or the other way? Is there anything that comes to your mind?
To me, the support isn't that much complicated. I mean, it's just about only listening to them, not judging them, believing in them. Like if, for example, personally for me, if I'm in pain and someone to believe me that yeah, I can understand that you are in pain, is also a big thing for me. And one thing more, training like to the staff or community around, like it must be mandatory. Like there must be like a training in place. I'm also trying to put forward a petition for disability education to be mandatory in all education system, in schools, universities. So it will help us to understand it on early stages also, and awareness. It will give awareness to the people around.
Absolutely, 100%. I think most of our faculty members have trainings around it, but I would agree that there is still a scope of improvement. And I wish you the best for your petition too.
Thank you.
I would like to add to Ali. I would like to see these study spaces specifically designed for disabled students, because many times when I'm going to the library where it is quiet zone design, quiet zone people are not respectful or they're quite loud playing games sometimes instead to study and focus. And as myself, person who have dyslexia, ADHD, it's quite difficult to stay focused because it's constantly noise is distracting you. So I would like to see this quiet study spaces specifically designed for disabled students, because we understand each other and we understand what we are going through and what we are needed. So that would be amazing if we have something like that. And second part, as many disability, it's not seen. It's sometimes quite difficult to keep up all day and be active and positive and keep up your study. What I want to say, it would be amazing if we have some space where you can rest. Some university provide enough room. I know it's quite, I spoke with some leaders from our models about this situation. I would like to see maybe like nap pods, because even 20 minutes of sleep, like of nap, can recharge you and provide better cognitive function and better study for yourself, and actually maybe better grades as well. And even for the staff will be amazing too.
I will add one point. I totally agree with Violeta, but one thing more, that also in the classrooms, because there are some students, maybe they are autistic or neurodivergent, so there are also some noises from the students, but still we need to find a way how to control those things, because sometimes there are students which are affected by if there's much noise around. So we also need to look about that things also.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely, I agree with Barry. And one more thing I would like to see. I know we have faith space, like multi-faith space, but as well, when you have HHD, it will be amazing if we have separate room, quiet room where you can meditate, like just for meditation. I think that would be great for everyone, improve our mental well-being.
Yeah, I think multi-faith space rooms can be utilized for meditation in a way or two.
But still, people opening, close the door, they are speaking there, so it's nice place, but it's not the best for.
And you can find timings, specific timings. That those times are allocated only for disabled students, for them to use.
I think, in my opinion, it would be great if we have like multi-faith space but separate room just for meditating, for example, and providing like additional like special, let's say, cushion for meditation, because you need to sit down like in a position, maybe like meditation music, because actually it's a bus study show, it's actually can calm you down, and it just has good impact on your body and
Yeah,
your mind as well.
100%. I am like in favor of meditation. Meditation has helped me personally a lot. Yeah, I love meditating. I think it just soothes down your nervous system. Even at night when I feel discomfort and not able to sleep, I play meditating music, and that really helps me out. So meditation is definitely helps us in ways that we don't even kind of be grateful for. So definitely meditation is useful, and we will definitely see as a part of university community if we can do something for that. And that's something that we can actually do, because meditation spaces can help so many students, and it's not just about neurodivergent students or students of disability, but for everyone in general. So I 100% agree with that.
I can recommend the one app for students. It's not like promoting, just I recommend, like I'm using for 3 years now and it has like amazing impact on my life. It's Mediopia. The best app I ever used for meditation, guys. Check it out.
Is it free or paid?
It's paid, but I believe every penny I pay for that is worth it.
Love it. Okay, so you have an app for you that you can utilize for your meditation if you are looking for something. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. Why do you think it's important to talk about disability more often with our students and with our university's wider community?
To me, I think silence is like make you more invisible. So you need to be vocal about what you have, and you must be open about what you have, because if you are not talking about your condition or disability, so how you can bring a change, or how you can feel them to like listen
Understand
to
the
you,
situation.
yeah, or how you can bring awareness. So I think the first thing is to speak about your condition. You don't need to hide, and they must listen to you, and it must deserve respect also. But the first thing is how you have to stand up for yourself.
I like how you said you have to stand up for yourself, be vocal, otherwise if everyone will be silent about it and no one will be speaking if you are not speaking. Absolutely agree.
I believe we need to speak more often and much louder about disability to raise awareness, because many people don't know what is actually disability and what are the symptoms about that. We need to educate the old generation and new generation how we together can we get through and build something meaningful and beautiful, and at the same time everyone could be included.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have to add one thing, like agreeing to those things. Still, that's what I was about my petition. That there must be like a learning or including of all stages of education. So because there are so many disabilities which we people don't know,
Yeah.
so there must be awareness and be explained like what they are.
Yeah, 100%. Sometimes people don't want to be rude or disrespectful, it's just lack of awareness and lack of
Yes.
knowledge for them.
True.
Interesting. Do you think people know where to find the right support?
I don't think so. I don't think so, because first, this what is the thing, that first is awareness. What are the disabilities, like or long-term conditions, and like how one feel about that.
Yeah.
So I don't think so. There's much awareness yet, but again, we will come again to the point that first we need to stand up about those things, and we need to be vocal more to explain our condition, like how we feel. So it will like bring more awareness.
Makes sense, absolutely. Are there any things you wish people should understand today about differently abled students?
I want to explain we are not demanding special treatment, we just want equality, and we want to be understood in the right way and give the right support to work together and to thrive together.
I think we just need, it's not only empathy or sympathy, we just need to be listened without any judgment, and a little bit patient from the other students can be much meaningful. So like they need to understand that there are some unseen struggles which most of the disabled students are going through. So they need to understand those things also. For in my condition, I can say, sometimes I will look very good to you in front of you, but I have fatigue, I have tiredness, stiffness, and sometimes I can't even move. But if you are looking from outside, you can say, "Oh, it's very fine." So I think that is just to be understand.
Yeah.
For me, is like the best thing.
Absolutely. I think just a little bit of kindness can go a long way. I have read it somewhere which says something like, we never know what's happening in the other person's life, so being kind to the person will cost you nothing and can make or break other person's day. And that thought in itself is so deep that sometimes we don't feel about it in a way. We feel like we are just being cool, we are just being ignorant, but it can hurt someone's whole day and sometimes whole life. But if you're being kind with our thoughts, with our words, you don't even need to know if the person is differently able or not. You just have to be kind to everyone at all time, and that can make a society as a whole.
Absolutely. With that. Absolutely.
That's beautiful what to say, and I think as well we should be more genuine, caring about each other, because nowadays this is missing. We kind of dropping down on our values when we rising our technology and AI, but communication, genuine communication is missing nowadays.
No, I agree 100%. Yeah. And what are some tips that you want to give to people who are struggling? It could be academically, well-being, or just a tip that you want them to take with themselves.
Don't struggle in silence. Come out and get the right help. And in this situation, you'll get much stronger, much braver, and at the same time, you can achieve your goals in much faster way.
Yes. Yeah, asking for help is very important. Sometimes we just feel like we don't need to share our problems with anyone else. And I understand where you're coming from. But sometimes asking can make a huge difference.
You need to be more gentle with yourself, and I think one thing I learned from my experience that you should avoid not to ask for help. You need to ask for help when it's needed. I know sometimes it's more painful than physical pain to ask for help, but I think you deserve it. You have it, and you should get all support, all help around you, what you need. And one thing more I can take to that one, that you don't need to pace yourself like your achievement, your struggles to someone else's timeline.
Yeah.
I mean
100%.
yourself, and some days will be bad. For example, again from my experience, for me sometimes if I just get from the bed and come to uni, for me is a big achievement.
Yeah.
Because of my condition, my pain and things. So sometimes small thing and even just that you can try again is the biggest achievement for you.
100%. I absolutely agree because in the day and age of social media, we tend to rely on others' achievement to reflect on our own rejections, which is not a very good way of dealing with it because I never know what have you been through in your life and you never know what I have been through my whole life. So we cannot compare, and once we stop comparing, we have like a bit of clarity that we can take with ourselves. And then I absolutely love the example that you give. For example, there will be some days when winning a Nobel Prize is not an achievement, but just waking up from the bed to go to your university or your job is the biggest achievement you can ask for.
That's beautiful what you said.
Thank you so much for sharing such amazing insights into your journey.
And I think important message to pass to our audience: you are not broken. You are special, and you are unique, and that's what makes you different.
Wow, I love it. That's so well said. Thank you so much for sharing that. This leads to our very last question of this podcast. Can you share any campus activity, space, or event that makes you feel good about yourself and about your well-being?
I can say about Start and their platforms, especially WhatsApp group. I'm a part of the Start WhatsApp group, and the students around it, they are very open with each other, and you can feel like you are understood very good there. So I will I can say that every
Start is a
student,
platform for you.
yeah, they must I mean like join the groups, and they are doing very well.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Start is like they are doing very good in my opinion.
absolutely. Yeah.
These are the things.
Yeah. How about you? Is there any space or activity or society for that matter that helped you?
My answer will be quite different. I love to attend actually my lectures and my tutorials because I genuinely love my teachers. I love to learn. I love to receive information because in the way we grow.
Yeah.
And as well, I'm part of Arabic Society. And just a few days ago, I found out we don't have sustainability society. So I established a sustainability society as well.
Nice.
So yes,
That's so great. Starting your own society is a great win. And I I wish you all the best for your sustainability society, and I can't wait to see what your society come up with.
Thank you very
All the
much.
best.
I will add one thing more about the adding, attending lectures. I was the 100% attendance achiever ever.
Well
last
done.
year.
Yeah,
Well
I had
done.
100% attendance
nice.
in the
Love
last
that.
term, yeah. And about the society, I'm also establishing now society for disabled students, which is beyond barriers.
Yeah.
I'm waiting
I love
for
the
the
name.
GSU if they approved. So I will advise everyone, please, if they can join them.
That's an amazing name. Again, wishing you best. Look at two achievers we have today. One starting a sustainability society, another starting a disability society. I wish both of you a very, very all the best for your future endeavors. And thank you so much for coming here. I really appreciate your time, and thank you so much for being comfortable and sharing your vulnerabilities with all of us and all the experiences that you have. Thank you so much for sharing all of that today with us. And if you are a student who is struggling, you are not alone in this journey. GSU and university offers a wide range of support to support you all. Make sure you come and ask for help. You are not alone in this journey. We all are here for you. And if you have watched this episode till here, thank you so much for tuning in. And right now, we are signing off. Until next time, see you. Bye. Violeta, being very kind, is now taking us on a meditative journey. She will be using her app to help us meditate for next 5 minutes. Make sure you join us while she's playing the meditation music. Thank you so much and enjoy. Happy meditation.
Let's start, guys.
Yes.
Hello, we're so happy to have you here today. We've picked out for you one of our most popular daily meditations in our content pool. This practice focuses on self-compassion and will guide you in discovering how to approach yourself with more understanding and kindness. First, as always, let's gently place ourselves into a comfortable position, either seated or reclining, whichever feels better. And once you've found your comfortable position, slowly allow your body to get heavier towards the surface beneath you. Relax your eyelids and begin to release your throat, your mouth, and your jaw. Let's gently begin to scan our bodies. Let's first begin with any parts of your body that feel tight. Gently bring your attention to these areas and allow your breath to soften them. Even if you notice that these spots don't relax, there's no need to get frustrated. Simply and gently remain witness to these aches and pains. Notice any judgmental comments that are bubbling up in your mind. Think of the voice inside your head, which never seems to be satisfied with you or the things you do. We're not trying to avoid that inner voice. Notice any changes in your body or breath.